I've earned 30 plus certifications, and I'm here to guide you to success on your exam. Welcome to the ultimate GH-900 exam masterclass. Are you ready to crack the GH-900 exam in one go? You're in the right place. In this session, we'll arm you with powerful insights and hand-picked questions that can make all the difference in your exam performance. We've scanned the web using intelligent crawlers to gather the most critical and high-impact questions, all compiled into one powerful PDF resource. You can download it from the link in the description. Not only will we explore these must-practice questions, but we'll also share real exam experiences and pro tips to give you that competitive edge. Let's dive into the key questions that could shape your success. Question 1. If there are multiple README files, which of the following locations will be displayed first? A. Docs. B. Root. C. src. D. .github. Correct answer D. .github. Explanation. GitHub prioritizes README files in the .github folder. This allows organizations to display a global overview across multiple repositories. Question 2. As a user, what feature can you use to merge proposed changes in a repository on GitHub? A. Issues. B. Projects. C. Pull requests. D. Discussions. Correct answer D. Discussions. Explanation. Discussions are used for community interaction and voting. However, merging happens through approved pull requests linked to discussions. Question 3. Which of the following features does GitHub provide to enhance collaboration within teams? A. Git repositories hosting and sharing capabilities. B. Real-time collaboration through pair programming. C. Code review and discussion through issues and pull requests. D. Automated testing and code quality analysis. Correct answer, C. Code review and discussion through issues and pull requests. Explanation. GitHub enables collaboration through issues and pull requests. These features allow teams to review, comment, and approve code changes efficiently. Question 4. Which of the following is a restriction for enterprise-managed users (EMUs)? A. Organization-based permissions cannot be applied. B. Each GitHub team must be linked to an identity provider group. C. Users cannot create public repositories. D. Custom repository roles are not available. Correct answer, C. Users cannot create public repositories. Explanation. Enterprise-managed users are limited to private and internal repositories. This ensures control and compliance with enterprise security policies. Question 5. For which of the following does GitHub provide hosted runners? A. Docker. B. AWS, Azure, and GCP. C. Kubernetes. D. Linux, Windows, and macOS. Correct answer D. Linux, Windows, and macOS. Explanation. GitHub offers hosted runners on Linux, Windows, and macOS environments. These runners execute workflows in GitHub Actions automatically. Question 6. New open-source contributors can receive funding from GitHub sponsors. A. Using PayPal as a payment processor. B. By including GitHub matching funds. C. Equal to 95% of the contribution value. D. After setting up a sponsored developer profile. Correct answer D. After setting up a sponsored developer profile. Explanation. To receive sponsor payments, developers must set up a sponsor profile. This profile allows others to financially support their projects. Question 7. What is the difference between an organization member and an outside collaborator? A. Outside collaborators do not consume paid licenses. B. Two-factor authentication (2FA) is not required for outside collaborators. C. Organization-based permissions do not apply to outside collaborators. D. Outside collaborators cannot be given the admin role on a repository. Correct answer, C. Organization-based permissions do not apply to outside collaborators. Explanation. Outside collaborators only have permissions for assigned repositories. Organization-wide based permissions don't apply to them. Question 8. Which of the following statements most accurately describes secret gists? A. Users with assigned access can view the gist. B. Anyone with the URL for the gist can view the gist. C. Secret gists require GitHub Enterprise. D. Anyone can see the gist from the gist discover page. Correct answer B. Anyone with the URL for the gist can view the gist. Explanation. Secret gists are unlisted but accessible through their URL. They're not private and can be viewed by anyone with a link. Question 9. In GitHub Flow, what is the primary operation when a pull request is approved? A. A release issue is created. B. A Git tag is created. C. The feature branch is merged. D. The changes are deployed. Correct answer, C. The feature branch is merged. Explanation. Once a pull request is approved, its branch is merged into the main branch. This ensures reviewed code is integrated safely. Question 10. Which of the following keywords are used to link a pull request to an issue? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Choose 3. A. Closed. B. Join. C. Connects. D. Merge. E. Fix. F. Resolves. Correct answer A, E, and F. Closed. Fix. Resolves. Explanation. GitHub links issues to pull requests using keywords like close, fix, or resolve. These automatically close issues when merged. Question 11. While maintaining the gist history, which of the following is the most efficient way to create a public gist based on another user's gist? A. Clone the gist. B. Fork the gist. C. Create a new gist and copy the content from the existing gist. D. Request to be added to the existing gist. Correct answer B. Fork the gist. Explanation. Forking a gist preserves its history and links it to the original. It's an efficient way to build on someone else's work. Question 12. What is the primary goal of GitHub in terms of integrating tools and providing an ecosystem? A. To create a unified, standardized ecosystem for all developers. B. To offer a diverse range of tools for specific development needs. C. To develop proprietary tools and provide opinionated integration options. D. To bring developers' preferred tools together in one place. Correct answer D. To bring developers' preferred tools together in one place. Explanation. GitHub aims to centralize developers' preferred tools. This creates a cohesive workflow for coding, collaboration, and deployment. Question 13. Where can a user manually link a pull request to an issue? A. In the comments section of the issue. B. In the right sidebar of the pull request, under Assignees. C. In the description of the issue. D. In the right sidebar of the pull request, under Development. Correct answer D. In the right sidebar of the pull request, under Development. Explanation. The Development section in a pull request sidebar allows manual linking. It keeps related issues and pull requests connected. Question 14. Which 3 files can a user automatically add while creating a new repository? A. License, docs, and .gitignore. B. Readme, .gitignore, and license. C. License, .git, and readme. D. Readme, .git, and docs. Correct answer B. Readme, .gitignore, and license. Explanation. GitHub lets users add a README, license, and .git ignore automatically. These files help describe, license, and configure the repo. Question 15. The difference between GitHub Enterprise Server, GHS, and GitHub Enterprise Cloud is that GHS A. includes authentication with SAML single sign-on and access provisioning with SAML or SCIM. B. is a self-hosted solution that allows organizations to have full control over their infrastructure. C. cannot enable rate limiting. D. can be deployed on both Windows and Linux. Correct answer B. is a self-hosted solution that allows organizations to have full control over their infrastructure. Explanation. GHS is deployed on premises for full control. It gives enterprises flexibility over data, compliance, and system management. Question 16. Which of the following permissions can be enabled or disabled at the enterprise level? Each answer presents a complete solution. Choose 2. A. Repository deletion and transfer. B. Repository secrets. C. Repository visibility change. D. Repository naming convention. Correct answer A and C. Repository deletion and transfer. Repository visibility change. Explanation. Enterprises can control repository deletion and visibility changes. These settings help maintain governance and prevent data leaks. Question 17. What type of operations has Git been optimized for? A. Web development and browser-based coding. B. Local file manipulation and offline work. C. Remote collaboration and real-time editing. D. Cloud-based operations and synchronization. Correct answer B. Local file manipulation and offline work. Explanation. Git is designed for fast local operations and offline commits. Synchronization with remotes occurs when connected to the Internet. Question 18. Which of the following are characteristics of GitHub teams? Each answer presents a complete solution. Choose 2. A. Teams can be nested. B. Teams has a maximum size of 100 users. C. Teams requires access to at least one repository. D. Team visibility can be visible or secret. Correct answer A and D. Teams can be nested. Team visibility can be visible or secret. Explanation. GitHub teams can be nested for hierarchy and privacy. Visibility can be public or secret depending on collaboration needs. Question 19. When creating a repository from a template, what will the new repository contain? A. Default branch. B. Pull requests. C. Commit history. D. Contributors. Correct answer A. Default branch. Explanation. Repositories created from templates include only the default branch content. Commit history and pull requests are excluded. Question 20. What qualifier finds issues that mention a certain user? A. Threads. B. Mentioned. C. At mentioned. D. Mentions. Correct answer D. Mentions. Explanation. The mentions qualifier helps locate issues referencing a user. It's useful for tracking discussions that involve specific contributors. Question 21. What is a Git remote? A. A local copy of the repository stored on a user's machine. B. A reference to a repository that is hosted in a separate location. C. A branch in the repository where changes are pushed for collaboration. D. A separate repository for testing before pushing changes to the main repository. Correct answer B. A reference to a repository that is hosted in a separate location. Explanation. A Git remote links to an external repository location. It enables pushing and pulling code between local and remote copies. Question 22. How is GitHub.dev different than Codespaces? A. A free monthly quota for personal accounts is provided by GitHub.dev. B. Extensions in the Visual Studio Code Marketplace are supported by GitHub.dev. C. Codespaces provides terminal access. D. Codespaces is available within the web browser. Correct answer A and C. A free monthly quota for personal accounts is provided by GitHub.dev. Codespaces provides terminal access. Explanation: GitHub.dev runs a lightweight editor without terminal access. Codespaces, on the other hand, includes a full dev environment with terminal support. Question 23. Which of the following GitHub features supports polling? A. Projects. B. Issues. C. Discussions. D. Wikis. Correct answer, C. Discussions. Explanation: GitHub Discussions enables interactive community engagement. Polling allows members to vote on topics within discussions. Question 24. GitHub Copilot leverages an AI model trained using A. Public and internal repositories in your GitHub organization. B. Code samples from online forums. C. Public GitHub repositories. D. Public, internal, and private repositories in your GitHub organization. Correct answer, C. Public GitHub repositories. Explanation: GitHub Copilot's model was trained on public GitHub repositories. This ensures a diverse learning base for code suggestions. Question 25. What is the difference between Git and GitHub? A. Git is a centralized version control system, while GitHub is a cloud-based collaboration platform. B. Git is a command-line tool for tracking file changes, while GitHub is a platform for collaborating on Git repositories. C. Git is a cloud-based hosting service, while GitHub is a distributed version control system. D. Git and GitHub are different names for the same tool that is used for version control and collaboration. Correct answer B. Git is a command-line tool for tracking file changes, while GitHub is a platform for collaborating on Git repositories. Explanation: Git manages source code locally, while GitHub hosts Git repositories online. GitHub adds collaboration and workflow management features. Question 26. Which version control system is GitHub built on top of? A. Mercurial. B. Git. C. Subversion. D. Perforce. Correct answer B. Git. Explanation: GitHub is built on the open-source Git version control system. Git handles branching, merging, and version tracking efficiently. Question 27. What are achievements on a GitHub user profile? A. Number of stars received on repositories. B. Total number of repositories owned. C. Virtual trophies awarded for completing coding challenges. D. Special recognition for significant contributions and milestones. Correct answer D. Special recognition for significant contributions and milestones. Explanation: GitHub achievements celebrate user contributions and milestones. They showcase community participation and coding accomplishments. Question 28. Which of the following is the best description of a Git commit? A. A record of the most recent changes made by a developer in Git. B. A snapshot of the entire repository at a specific point in time, capturing the state of all files in the project. C. A series of changes made to a file, or set of files in Git. D. A log message that describes the purpose of the changes made to the files in a Git repository. Correct answer B. A snapshot of the entire repository at a specific point in time, capturing the state of all files in the project. Explanation: A commit in Git represents a snapshot of all tracked files. It captures the project state at a specific point for version control. Question 29. Why are GitHub pull request templates recommended for use? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Choose 2. A. To provide an easy-to-fill-out form for creating new pull requests. B. To automatically trigger GitHub Actions workflows. C. To easily coerce existing pull requests into a standard format. D. To automatically label or assign newly created pull requests. Correct answer A and D. To provide an easy-to-fill-out form for creating new pull requests. To automatically label or assign newly created pull requests. Explanation. Pull request templates standardize information and labels. They help reviewers quickly understand and process new contributions. Question 30. Why is branching a core concept in Git? A. Branching is necessary for organizing files and folders within a Git repository. B. Branching creates an isolated environment to try new ideas and make changes without affecting other branches. C. Branching creates physical copies of the project on disk, ensuring data redundancy and backup. D. Branching helps in automatically merging changes from different branches into the main branch. Correct answer B. Branching creates an isolated environment to try new ideas and make changes without affecting other branches. Explanation. Git branches allow isolated development of new features or fixes. This keeps the main branch stable while experimenting or coding. Please revise full PDF 2 to 3 times for 100% success. Check the description for the PDF download link and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for upcoming episodes. Thank you.